Hey everyone, it's Chris here from Everyday Survival Gear, and today I'm bringing you the Ultrafire E06. I got this from GearBest. They gave it to me for free, so thank you. They also gave me the Nightcore tube, which that one I chose. This one they suggested to me, and they ended up sending me out this one. I'm not sure why they chose this one. So I'm just gonna do a review on it and tell you my honest opinion. Um, the flashlight, it isn't bad, but then it isn't great. So I'll run through the specs. It uses a XML T6, which is pretty old now. I'm not sure how old this flashlight is. I think it might be from 2013, but I could be wrong. I hope you can see the LED there. Supposed to be 1800 lumens, which it really isn't. I don't even think the XML T6 goes that high. But all of these lights are always overrated anyway. It's got a switch type is a clicky. The switch location is on the tail cap. Stainless steel bezel. Runs on 18650s or 3 AAAs. Alright, that right there is the start. That's a good feature because you always want lights that run on 18650s because they're rechargeables and they're cheaper. But you also want that option that if something happens that you can still throw in a couple of normal batteries. Um, it's adjustable focus, which I like that too. So you can either have a wide beam or a tight beam. So wide is backwards, tight is forwards. That's a really good feature that you don't find on a lot of flashlights. I'm not sure why they don't make them with that. I know that LED lens most of their lights are like that, but a lot of these Chinese lights they don't come with that feature. And IPX65, so it's only water resistant. That's one of the issues that I have with it. Usually when you get a flashlight like this, it's fully waterproof. I'm not sure why they just didn't make it fully waterproof, because to be honest, it's not even focusing. The finish quality on it is still good. You can see the back has O-rings there. So I'm not sure why they didn't bother putting O-rings on this front part. Like you could have probably made it pretty good, like waterproof, if you would just put um, O-rings on the front. That's like a little bit weird. So I'm kind of rambling on now. But that's my main qualm with this light is the fact that it's not waterproof. A lot of these lights now they are waterproof. It's still water resistant. I probably wouldn't test that out, but because without this having a any O-ring on it, I'm just not sure. So as I was saying, the build quality is still pretty good. It's not the best, but then it's not the worst. All the sides are finished. Sorry, all the curves are finished. All these threads they all tighten and loosen like pretty good, or excellent, I should say. This moves in and out perfectly fine. There's no sharp edges. There's no sharp bits. I haven't had any filings coming off on my hand. The heatsink on it feels good. Um, it keeps it cool, but that could also be because it isn't that overall bright too. So the brightness is it's how do I say it? Or it's up to your guess how bright it really is. But the good thing is if you're just starting out with flashlights, it's absolutely fine because it comes with a whole package. It comes with the charger. They gave me an Australian adapter, two Ultrafire batteries, which are these. This tube, which fits inside there, so you can then put the 18650s in like this. Or if you want to run it on 3 standard AAAs, it comes with this. So you get like a complete package for the money that you pay, which is $14 US. So that's a pretty good price for a flashlight of this quality, considering that the build quality is good. Now I'll take it outside and we'll see how it goes compared to another flashlight. I'm not sure what I will compare it to. I'll let you know in a second. More things before I go outside. It's a tactical style flashlight, you could say, because of the bezel. The bezel is one that can be used for striking. I don't know if it's made for that, but it is that shape. Um, and the switch, you click it on like this, but it's more for a pressure switch, because then you only got to click it half click, and you can cycle through the modes. Oh, that was my bad. So that's high, medium, low, strobe, SOS, and then off. That's pretty much the whole flashlight there. So now I can take it outside. You can see when it's put together, it does look like pretty good and pretty neat. It also came with the lanyard already on. So now let's go outside and see how it is. Alright guys, I got the Ultrafire E06 on high mode in my backyard. You can see it does a pretty well job of lighting up the backyard. Nothing spectacular, but this is on the widest setting. First of all, I'll run you through some, no, the modes, sorry, the 5 modes. So it's on high now, that's medium, that's low, that's strobe, and then that's SOS. So now I'm back to high, and we'll play with the zoom feature. So you can see it still does a very good job of lighting up my backyard, even though it's on high. I think there's like rodents in my backyard, don't mind that. So I'll put the zoom the whole way out now. So you can see how bright that is and how far away that goes. That's a tree over there. That's about 10 meters away or so. Obviously you don't want it like that. You'd probably rather have it a little bit more like this, so you still get a bit of spill and a bit of throw. So you can see when it goes like this, it is actually a very powerful flashlight. It doesn't actually have a ramping feature. You could even pull it back a little bit more and it's still more than enough brightness. Lumens, I can't tell you, to be honest. I can only guess, but if I had to say, I'd say around about, because it's a very neutral colored light too, I'd say it's around about 600-700 lumens. So it's not tiny, but it's not massive either. But for one 18650, it does put out a lot of light. So that's it in its widest, and then we'll zoom in. You can see it's getting brighter as the hotspot gets closer, and that's it. You can see the chip there. So about like that is pretty much about perfect. I'll actually compare it to the LED Lensa P7, just because they're both zooming flashlights. I'll put them both on now. Alright guys, I got them both on now. LED Lensa P7 to your right, and the Ultrafire E06 to your left. So you can see they look even, but you can still see a lot better with the Ultrafire. And plus, the P7 is about 200 lumens, but it's a yellow tint, so you're always going to be able to see a yellow tint better than a clearish white tint. So yeah. Alright guys, this has been Chris from Everyday Survival Gear, bringing you the Ultrafire E06. Thanks for watching, and as always, like and subscribe.